Key Biscayne Stories collects the history of our beautiful island. This is your host, Alejandro Cervalli, and I am a certified key rat for many, many years and counting. With this podcast, we will share the stories of our residents and their love for this slice of paradise we call home. So stay tuned, relax, and enjoy these great Key Biscayne stories. Key Biscayne, welcome to another episode of Key Biscayne Stories. Who does not like Peruvian ceviche, especially on a nice hot sunny day on the beach or on the boat? Today's guest is Marcelo Ceviches. Marcelo and his food truck are well known in the Key. Did you know that he started his business here in our beautiful island while he was playing tennis with his friends? Well, Marcelo will tell us all about it on today's Key Biscayne Story. Marcelo, welcome on the show. Thank you for joining us today.
No, thank you to invite me.
Oh, my pleasure. How are you doing today?
Good.
Did you have a good day?
Good day. After the big rain yesterday, so everything is okay.
That's true. There was a big rain, flooded a lot of areas. So let's start by getting to know you a little bit. So where are you from originally?
Well, I was born in Ica, Peru.
Yeah.
I live on the farm with a big family. And then when I was like 16 years old, I moved to Lima, capital of Peru.
Uh-huh.
I lived for many years there, but I work in a Peruvian Federation of Tennis. I think every day I go into looking for a seafood market to eat fresh ceviches over there. So I lived for many years over there, and then I moved to Miami. When I come to Miami, I'm married here, so I have two daughters.
So you have two daughters, and you got married here in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoy my family.
So after being in Peru and doing the tennis and eating ceviche in the seafood market and coming here, getting married, Marcelo Ceviche, which is very popular, and very delicious, by the way. How did you start that? How did that concept come to be?
When I come here to Miami, I try to looking for a job with a relative with tennis, but it was very hard to find job with tennis. So I started working in the restaurants. I work in like the American restaurant. They sell like burgers, chicken, salad, different kind of food where I like.
Mm-hmm.
So one day one customer asked me why we not sell different types of beaches. So I talked with the owner, and then the owner told me, say, Marcelo, why you not change it something different? So I started make many dishes, like Peruvian dishes, but we changed the name because, the American restaurant, they don't know about Peruvian food. So I started make a fish sandwich. I started make scallop ceviches, seafood ceviche like parihuela in Peru, but we call it chopino. We changed the name. We make a seafood rice, but like arroz con mariscos in Peru. But we always change the name. So one day the owner, my boss, he told me, say, Marcelo, I want to change my concept of food. I want to keep my American restaurant. I want to open a seafood place. He opened a fishbone grill downtown Miami. I started work with him in charge of the kitchen with everything about seafood. And then after many years of work with him, he sold the business. And then he told me, Marcelo, it's very hard to do business now. So I want to do something different. So he asked me if I want to go with him to do different things with him. So I told him, no, I want to do something different. So every weekend I practice tennis. I go in with my friend Ayan. We're going to Key Biscayne to play tennis. So after we play tennis, we would go to looking for restaurants or places to eat ceviches. we can find good places to eat ceviches. So one day I went to the fish market to buy a fish, and then I bring a fish to make ceviche for my friends. And then every weekend coming more people to the place we will play tennis. Say, hey, they ask me, you sell ceviche? No, I made for my friends. And then so everybody come and ask me, Marcelo, can you sell ceviche for us? I said, no, because I do for my friends. No, but please give me some. I give you some money. So I start make ceviche for people in Key Biscayne. So and then the people talk, I see by mouth, house by house, and then every week come more people. They say, Marcelo, come to my house. Can you make ceviche for my family? Can you make ceviche for parties? So, and then, I start making ceviche for a lot of people in Key Biscayne. One day, people come to Calusa Park where I start when I was play tennis. So they say, Marcelo, why you not do something like seafood platters? You bring it to my house or for parties. That I don't have license. It was very hard. So I went to Division Hotel and Restaurants to make a plan review for them. And then they say, Marcelo, you have to send the plan review to Tallahassee. And after a few months, they send me my license to build my food truck.
Wow. From having food restaurant experience, working with the American guy that was flexible enough to incorporate some Peruvian dishes, to ending that relationship because he wanted to do something else, playing tennis in the Key again, and then selling ceviche from your friends to the food truck.
Yeah.
Basically.
Everything, like a game. I go in to play tennis, and then I make a ceviche of friends, and then people coming from from the island, and then I think everybody love my ceviche. That's what they showed me. The people say, "Oh, the people love my ceviche," so they showed me to start my business.
So what kind of dishes do you serve from your food truck?
My menu is very simple. I have, like fish ceviche, seafood ceviche, tuna tartar, octopus carpaccio, tiradito, salmon tiradito, con sala, seafood sala. But and also I make, like my customer one. So some customers say, Marcelo, I don't eat onions, I don't eat too much salt, please. I don't want spicy, so I make my menu is very simple. All my cat is simple, but I'm also, if my customer want fish with octopus, fish with they make own menu, So I'm very flexible to my customers.
What would you say is your most popular dish?
Seafood ceviche, because they come in with, with fish, shrimps, octopus, calamari. My ceviches come with a Peruvian corn and sweet potatoes, and also my most products coming from Peru. I use spicy like rocoto and jilimo. I make my own spice, so the people love that, So they say, they ask me if I can make a ceviche with a little spicy. Now everybody know me, so I try to make, I say, if you want ceviche with no spicy, I put the spice on the side. Before you eat, you have to try the spicy because it's really hot. And then they call me, say, Marcelo, your spicy is hot, but have flavor. They enjoy it. So now everybody asks for it spicy because, Marcelo, your spicy is so good. You say, yeah, because this pepper is coming from this, rocoto and jilimo coming from Peru. They have different flavors.
So in the way it works, it's a fairly simple concept, right? I call you, and then you just come to my apartment building or to my house.
Yeah, most people call me day before or early in the morning. I go into Key Biscayne like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday between 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. But people call me before, so I make, just make deliveries. to the houses, to the apartments. So when they live in the building, so I don't go to the apartments. They come into the lobby. My customers see how I made the ceviches. So everything is fresh.
Oh, so you make the ceviche right there and then. So you come to
Yeah.
my apartment building, I come down, and then you're putting the ceviche together, and boom.
I put everything together. I open my window, and then you see how I make my my ceviche, and then I give to you. Some people, my customer say, Marcelo, I want ceviche for later, for nighttime. So what I do, I mix everything. I give a lime juice on the side, or tiger meal. We call la leche de tigre. It's a tiger meal. So I left everything on the side. So, and then before they mix, they call me, Marcelo, how I do? So I explain to them. So
the leche de tigre, which is the tiger's milk, it is basically the juice of
the
ceviche,
juice of the ceviche.
or that you put on the side if somebody wanted an evening ceviche.
Also, the customer, they like the ceviche really fresh, like we eat, like how we eat in Peru. So I say, Marcelo, yeah, I want to eat later or tonight, so I left everything on the side. So they can, I left the tiger meal on the side, so they can mix before the 10 minutes, 15 minutes before they eat. So it is fresh. But some customers, they say, no, I like cook. So I left, the ceviche is made already.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So you mentioned that you come into the Key certain days during the week, right? So what does a Key Biscayne schedule look like again?
I go to Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 11 a.m.
to 2:30. From 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock, sometimes 2:30. And the weekend, sometimes to, Saturday, maybe 3 o'clock. But Sunday, always Sunday, I go in like 10:30. I finish like 1:30 because everybody call me early in the morning or day before. So yes, I made delivery because, on the Sunday, they don't buy just one ceviche. They buy, like 8, 10 ceviche because everybody eat with the family, or some people go in the boat. Say, Marcelo, please, I want like 10, 15 ceviche because I want to enjoy my pure ceviche on the beach.
So in what other areas are you serving?
I went to Brickell, Key Biscayne, Coral Gables, Coconut Grove, and also people from another cities coming to pick it up, they come to pick it up in Key Biscayne, or sometime before I go into Key Biscayne, under the bridge, just in Brickell and South Miami Avenue. So one lady sell flowers, one in Brickell and one at South Miami Avenue, under the bridge. I stop there like for 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Everybody come to pick it up ceviche there before I go to Key Biscayne.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I remember when I was working in City Hall, I called you and I told you, I have like 10 orders or something, and then we coordinated when you were coming doing your Coconut Grove route, and you dropped off ceviches.
Every Thursday, I go into Coconut Grove, Gables, all the side of Coral Gables, each side. Every Thursday, I go into over there.
Great.
I have customers, they live before in Key Biscayne, but now they moved to over there. So they call me and say, please, when I live in Key Biscayne, you bring a ceviche to my house, but please, why you don't come here? So that is why I go into Coconut Grove on Thursday, every Thursdays.
And the number that people can use to call you for ceviches or ask you any questions regarding your service?
Yeah, my number is 305-318-4160. But some customers, they, use social media like Instagram, Facebook. They send me, message from.
Okay. So I will put in the show notes of the show the number and the social medias of Marcelo, so you guys can look at it and access and order. Now that we know that you take orders via social media as well.
Yes. Some people, they now, young customers, they know like to call. social media, so sometimes I told, I'm sorry, I don't see your message because I'm sometimes so busy. So I not check, my Instagram or my Facebook. So they say, Marcelo, I send you a message by Instagram. So I say, I'm so sorry, I'm so busy. But, young people, they don't like to call now.
So I know we're running out of time, and I thank you for joining us. I have one more question for you. Something we like to do in KB Stories is try to capture a little bit of how special is Key Biscayne for people. So I just wanted to ask you that question and get your thoughts.
My first time when I come from Peru, when I come to Miami, I come to live in Key Biscayne. That's it. When I come to Key Biscayne, I think, wow, this is the paradise. So the people is so nice, before, the people, they left the door, all the doors was open, everybody walk, you don't see too much traffic in Key Biscayne. So now it's a little traffic, Key Biscayne changed a little. When I go to play tennis over there, everybody's so nice. Everybody, try to help me when I say, I don't have job, I come from Peru. For me, it's very difficult to find relative job with tennis. So people say, no, don't worry, Marcelo, take your time. Soon you can get job. But all the people I met in Key Biscayne, they were nice people. A lot of people help me. And when my first time I come to Miami. So I have a lot of friends now in Key Biscayne. They know me when we play tennis. So everybody they ask me, say, Marcelo, I don't know you play tennis. I think you only make ceviches. When I told them, so I'm in Peru, I was a tennis coaching. So everybody looked at me like, oh no, I can't believe how you make ceviche now. So yeah, because, it's, when you come to this country, it's very hard to find, relative job where you do in your country.
Yeah, I believe it. But hey, great. That's a great story. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for taking the time to join us. Guys, Key Biscayneers, Miamians, if you're interested in a good ceviche, I myself have had Marcelo Ceviche many times. I've enjoyed it. My family also gets Marcelo Ceviche, and it's really heavily recommended to add to your Key Biscayne experience. So Marcelo, again, thank you for joining us and taking the time to share your story.
Oh, thank you to you to invite me. Good luck with your podcast.
Thank you.